Hello YouTube, how is everybody? Hope your week is going well so far. So to start with, I need to double apologize. One, this video is being recorded and uploaded later than intended to be. So it is technically Tuesday, but I'm still going to do it. It just got busy last night, and by the time something ended, it was pretty much midnight already, and I knew my son was going to be going to work shortly, and I go with the hubby for the drive and just get out, do something instead of sitting here in front of the computer all the time. So I never got the video made and uploaded when I intended to. And the second thing, my pattern that I'm doing for Tuesday, which is my Tuesday tops, it's called Marcy's Tea. And I originally told you guys I think I got it off of Pinterest. No, that's not where I got it at all. And the reason I know that is along the one side, you can tell there's another page it was trying to print. So it was photocopied out of a magazine. Now I do know it was pre-pandemic because I don't own a photocopier or a printer or anything like that. So I would have been at my local library, one of my knitting groups, and the only printer I ever printed off of and looked at the crochet magazines or knitting magazines was at my Wednesday group get-together because we have multiple libraries, and each library, different day of the week, had free hangout knitting, crocheting type groups. So it would have been from my Wednesday night group. I know that much because that's the only time I ever used the printer / photocopier. But here is a picture of the tea. Now, unfortunately, yes, I only printed it in black and white. Now, it's form-fitting on her. It's not going to like that on me. I went with the largest size just because I don't know anything about the yarn. I know there's a bit of wool content to it. I am going to, at some point, with the same crochet hook, make a small swatch out of this yarn and the blue yarn that I made my last t-shirt or my last top out of, because I'm kind of hoping my blue one will shrink a smidge because it's a little big on me. I wore it over the weekend, and it is a little big, so I kind of do want it to shrink a little. So I'm going to make a couple swatches. I'm going to measure them and then just throw the swatches in the laundry. I'll probably, because my husband's work pants have cargo pant pockets on them and Velcro, I'll probably put the swatches in like a pillowcase and knot it kind of thing. So they'll still go through the wash, they'll get agitated and all that, but it's inside a pillowcase. And it won't get caught up on his Velcro, because I made a really nice cargo or poncho years ago out of 2 tones of green and a white. Now I know the original pattern was called Coffee and Cream because it was browns and beiges and an off-white color, like a cream color. I called mine Green Tea because it was greens and white. Anyways, it had to go through the wash the one time and I wasn't thinking, and I threw it in the wash. It was just with worsted weight yarn, so it's all good. Yeah, it did a couple spots stuck to my husband's Velcro pants. And he made a bit of a mess on my poncho, but I still wear it. I still love it. It is what it is. So anyways, I showed you the picture. Now, it's got to be 16 inches, and then you start shaping for the armholes, I believe. Well, I don't know how many repeats of the pattern that will be, but so far I have done now 2 full repeats. So here you guys go. Here's what it looks like. Very simple. It's singles, half, doubles, and then doubles with chains, and that's all the pattern is so far. Very, very simple. It's got little eyelet holes, which I like. Like I said, I did go with the largest size, and when I hold it across the chest area, it does feel like it should fit snugly, but we'll see. I myself, especially because of the fact I've only got what I have of this yarn, what I have is what I have. I don't have any more. I don't even know where this yarn came from. Like I said, I know nothing about this yarn. I don't know what stores would have sold it, if it's still available. Nothing. So usually when I have yarn like this that I have a limited stock of and I cannot get any more because of no knowledge of it, I try to do the raglan style top or a tank top or something that starts at the top and works its way down so that I can fudge the length if I have to. Unfortunately, this one starts waist up. So we'll see how it turns out. I pretty sure, like I said, I've done 2 repeats. At the moment, I don't even know how many inches I've got. Let's do a quick measurement. I know I'm not measuring it properly. It's on my hand. It should be on a flat surface. Don't, actually, you know what? We'll stick this in here. That's flat. Let's take the curl out of it as best we can. Okay. 2 repeats gives me roughly 5 inches. So 4 would be 10. 6 would be 15. So if I do 7 repeats, it should put me at 17.5 inches. So I'm almost the third of the way done the length of the body. And I still have a nice glob of mess here that I think should get me to 4 repeats in total. It looks like there's a good amount, or 3 for sure, 4 maybe pushing it. And then I have, don't go by the bag, I just stuffed it in the bag myself, but I have a whole big amount left. So I know I've got enough. How much beyond that, I really don't know. So that's the top. And again, I do apologize, guys. I want to put this out actually on Tuesday. I got busy doing things, and then other things came up, and we all know how life is, right? And it was such a beautiful day, minus the rain. I sat outside again a little bit for today. I was outside for a bit yesterday as well. The spring fever stuff's kicking in. Yay! So anyways, there's my top. Wednesday, Whip Wednesday. I already know what one of the project's themes are. I've not yet picked up the pattern, so I don't have that whip started yet. But some point today, all my other groups I participate in will announce the new, patterns or themes or so on, colors, whatever the case may be, stitch that we're supposed to use or whatever. So I will have something started for today to show, possibly. What or how many? I don't know. It will be a surprise for you guys as much for me. Anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by. Again, I do apologize. And I will catch you guys hopefully earlier on Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.